Ash's companions. We miss and love these characters. To the iconic Brock, hated on Iris, overloved Serena, and the ratioed Goh. Now as Ash has departed from the anime, it means the same for these companions and friends, at least for the time being. One thing that bugs me though is that none of these characters will have updates to their team, and Gen 9 dropped so many banger Pokemon. We've gotten updates before like Brock's Comfey in Sun and Moon and Misty's Clauncher and Aim to be Mid. I mean a Pokemon Master. But of course, I want more, so today let's give Paldea Pokemon to all of Ash's companions. Now if it wasn't obvious, we would not be giving Pokemon to the younger companions being Max and Bonnie, but maybe we'll cover them one day. Though to spice it up, we're going to be going in reverse companion order, as we'll actually be starting off with Journey companions and then ending off with the OGs. So with that being said, let's go ahead and dive in. So to kick it off, we have Chloe, which is like a companion but not, but her Paldea Pokemon is Fido. I think this is a Pokemon that complements her quite well, while giving off a similar personality to another dog Pokemon from Galar, being Yamper. Of course we remember how close Chloe and Yamper was. I'm surprised this wasn't a Pokemon she added to her team, or even had before Eevee. And yes, I know that this Pokemon is actually her dad's, but I'm pretty sure if she asked if she could have Yamper, he would have said yes. Fido definitely seems like the best choice to be by her side, and could be a bonus as an option to use in contest as well because it's so cute. And of course more potential is unlocked if it evolves into Dogspun. But I do want to add that Chloe is still the worst Ash companion. Next up is Goh, and I actually gave him two options, either being Cyclizar or Goldango. Now Goh is such a unique character as we've known him for catching all kinds of Pokemon, including legendaries like Suicune and Regieleki. Cyclizar could be an easy choice, as it seems to be a present or neutral form of the two legendaries of Paldea, which gives Goh some kind of connection to the legendaries without straight up catching them, as I know a lot of you would hate that. As for Goldango, Goh is the only Ash companion that would actually take the time to collect all 999 coins to evolve it. It's important to remember that one of Goh's goals are to actually catch every Pokemon and complete his Pokédex. And of course while roaming around he'll need to catch a Gimmighoul anyway. Plus, I would like to see what Goh could do with this funky Pokemon. It'd be really interesting. Meeting up with the Ultra Guardians next, we start off with Lily and her easy choice of Citadel. Now this adorable whale Pokemon seems for sure a Lily Pokemon, as even side by side with her updated design at the end of Sun and Moon, it just fits so well. Not to mention she seems to do well with Ice type Pokemon, as she actually has Snowy by her side already, she's worked with Alolan Sandshrew and Sandslash, and she can also still utilize the entire Z Crystal with Sub-Zero Slammer, because Citadel is an Ice type as well. I wouldn't even mind if it evolves over time, becoming a Cetitan and being a stronger powerhouse that she could use for her team, almost like Dawn with her Mamoswine. But for sure, Citadel is cuter, and let's go with that one. Next up is Sophocles, and his new Paldea buddy is Bellibolt. This one was a pretty obvious choice, as I gave our round boy Sophocles our new round good boy Bellibolt. Plus it continues the trend of Sophocles using electric type Pokemon as he has Togedemaru and Vikavolt. Then we have Kiawe, and the best choice is Charcadet, which then would evolve into Armarouge. Now this one was a very easy one, as Kiawe is a traditional fire specialist and Charcadet fits the bill really easily. Out of the two forms, Armarouge is way better for Kiawe, as he's not as edgy with Ceruledge, plus he already owns a fire and ghost type with the Alolan Marowak. Plus imagine how damn cool it would be to see Armarouge using its cannon arms to unleash the Z move Inferno Overdrive, looking like a Mega Man character with the Mega Buster. I just need to see it in the anime at some point. Mallow's next, and I think the best choice is Dolliv. As we already know, Mallow has a thing for grass type Pokemon as she already owns a Serena. But we have to keep in mind that Mallow is also a cook, and Dolliv is literally an olive Pokemon, so with another Pokemon that is inspired by food, it seems perfect. As in the anime, you can add new flavors to different meals and dishes, and with its appearance in Pokemon Horizons, it's just the cutest one out of the line. Hell, why not let's spice it up and give her a shiny Dolliv, just for a little extra flavor. Then there's Lana, and by far I think giving her Quaxly is the best here. Now, I know giving her another starter Pokemon is weird, but I think it fits well. First, just like the other Alola companions, she has an affinity to a type, hers being water. Also, Lana's Pokemon tend to be used on land and water, so we need a Pokemon that can do both, and Pokemon like Veluza and Dondozo cannot do that. Additionally, I think the color scheme of Quaxly and Lana match up quite well. Plus, imagine that Quaxly is using the bubbles from Primarina to slick back its hair, it just fits really well. Finally, Serena, and I think the best choice is Sprigatito. This adorable grass type Pokemon can bring so much to her team. From the sweet floral aroma it can give off to its cute personality, it would be a smash hit. I think of how much it could be used in contest, especially considering that it could terastallize, and that alone could have people in awe. Even its move pool can do great in contests and performances, like with Energy Ball, Petal Blizzard, or even Grass Pledge. Though here, I would keep it as a Sprigatito, as evolving it would actually push it to being more edgy, and we don't really want that with Florigato. But I know Meowscarada is very popular, so we'll just have to see. I know that's going to be more of a Liko thing in the future. Next is a Boy Genius.
Got a blast.
No, not that Boy Genius. I mean the Boy Genius Clemont. And by far, it's going to be Kilowattrel. A speedy electric type Pokemon with good abilities for an electric Kalos gym leader? I think yes. This Pokemon comes with something Clemont never had, a flyer. I mean, I guess technically like Magnemite and Magneton can levitate, but that's not the same thing. This adds so much diversity to his gym battles. It can catch so many trainers off guard, especially with the ability Wind Power, which simply just boosts up the next electric type move if it gets hit by any wind type moves. Or it even has Volt Absorb so it can heal itself, which makes it perfect for Clemont. Hey, if you're enjoying the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you do, Delibird might bring you a present. Then we have Cilan, which is a weird pick. He also doesn't follow any steady trends or have any consistency in his Pokemon. So let's just give him Earthworm? Now I don't have any specifics on why, but it just seemed derpy enough to be on Cilan's team. But to maybe link it up, we know that Cilan is often meet up with Emmett and Ingo, so they are the subway bosses, and this Pokemon kind of looks like a subway when his arms are tucked in. That's not really a clean correlation, but it could kind of work. Then there's Iris, and there is no other choice than Baxcalibur. Seems like an easy choice, right? A dragon Pokemon in Paldea which is strong enough to be on an Elite 4 members team? I think so. Now, I know some of you would have kept this Pokemon as an Artibax, but she is a champion. So I think we can fully evolve her Pokemon all the way to the final stage. But I also think there's a full circle moment here with Baxcalibur, as we all know that Iris feared Ice-type Pokemon, but with this line being Dragon and Ice, it lets her embrace the actual Ice typing that she isn't fond of, and gives her a stronger Pokemon in the process. Next is Dawn, and I think we should give her Farigiraf. This Pokemon is different, but pretty neat. It also suits up quite nice with her design, and I feel like it'd be really great in battles and contests. Using moves like Twin Beam, or even fairy moves like Dazzling Gleam in battle could add something she's never had before. Plus, we know that Dawn is no stranger to Gen 2 cross-gen Pokemon. As we know, she actually has 4 Johto Pokemon, being Swinub which evolved into Mamoswine, she captured a Togekiss, and then she had an Ambipom. Though it's beyond stupid that she let that thing go play ping pong when it just didn't need to, but let's not dive into the anime too much. And of course, she has Quilava. So it just fits well because she has so many Johto Pokemon, and this one is also a cross-gen evolution. So it fits the type diversity already for her team well, but also fits her overall theming. As for another fan favorite, we have May and her brand new Paldea Pokemon being Tinkaton. Now of course, Tinkaton had to make it somewhere on the list, and I think this Pokemon comes stacked with cuteness, favoritism by fans, and overall potential of its own. Also, May hasn't used any Pokemon like this before, so she'll have to adjust to a Pokemon using a weapon like with Tinkaton's hammer, especially in contests to make them feel a little bit more unique. Plus, using Gigantun Hammer, Fairy Wind, Play Rough are just a few unique ways that she can really spice up her contest. And as far as battles go, she shows she's very capable with Pokemon like Blaziken and Venusaur, so overall Tinkaton fits very well. Then we have Tracy, and it's only going to be Grafaiai. As we know in Paldea, Grafaiai are known for painting on trees with many different colors and things like that, showcasing their artistic abilities, and we know that Tracy does that as well. Hell, his last name is Sketchit. I mean, it doesn't get more obvious than that. I come to think with the headcanon that Tracy could catch himself a Strudel and then evolve it into Grafaiai, which would inspire his sketch to have more color. Which makes sense because they share a strong connection with being artsy, though I'll never understand why they didn't give him a Smeargle. Then finally we have the OG, starting off with Misty herself, and the best suited Pokemon for her is gonna be Palafin. Now I was going back and forth on Palafin and Finizen, because both would fit. As we know, Misty isn't against having first stage Pokemon, as she has a Staryu, Psyduck, Azurill, and Clauncher just to name a few. As Gyarados is serving as her ace, I couldn't imagine her using a Palafin and then jumping into the hero form. That doesn't seem like very Misty, so I could see her using the Pokemon but not utilizing the hero form. Still making it a powerful Pokemon in its own right. And last but not least is Brock with his Paldea Pokemon being Garganacl. Garganacl? Either way, the Salt Pokemon is perfect for Brock. Let's get the obvious out of the way, and this Pokemon is perfect because Brock is a rock type gym leader, or was. Either way, it's a perfect fit. But it goes beyond that. Don't forget that Brock is a master chef and has done tons of cooking throughout the series. Then we have salt with this Pokemon because salt is one of the most basic seasoning properties that tons of us use today. Not to mention in the world of Pokemon. It's even stated that Pokemon gather around Garganacl just to lick it because its salt is so rich, which then could boost up the flavor of Brock's already amazing meals. Then on top of that, Brock is also a doctor. In thousands of years, they have mentioned how salt has been used to clean and treat wounds. And that even keeps up with Garganacl with this Pokemon entry, how it uses its fingertips to rub together salt to heal up injured Pokemon, with the salt itself. This is the most Brock Pokemon I've ever seen, and it's even fearsome in battle with moves like Salt Cure, which can deal damage over time, affecting Steel and Water types, which is weaknesses for this Pokemon, making it literally the most amazing Pokemon for Brock. He needs this on his team, and I'm hoping one day he gets one. Well, there you have it. One new Paldea Pokemon for every Ash Ketchum companion. Let me know in the comments what Pokemon you would give every Ash companion, and also be sure to let me know what kind of content you guys want to see next. Hit the subscribe button for more content, and also I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye!